All right. So check it out, y'all. We talked about this a couple weeks and all that good stuff. And our token black guy, as he's been described by one of the Panthers.
Wow.
There is a Carolina Panther that has called Jay-Z the token black guy. Ended up making the news again this week. Okay. So Jay-Z and Rock Nation, they launched an apparel line with the NFL to advocate against all the violence and all the stuff that Colin Kaepernick brought attention to.
Woke aware.
Also, in addition to that, Meek Mill, Megan Trainor, whoever that is.
Oh, she's singer.
And Rhapsody will be the first line of artists that will be performing for free week 1 of the NFL season. So with everything that's happened, with all of the fuss about let's wait and see what happens, we are now seeing what's happening. And in addition to all of this, news came out that Jay-Z will not be getting any ownership into any NFL team. Mm-hmm. So with this most recent slate of news, Roddy, give me your thoughts on all this.
I'm still in the wait and see mode still. I mean, this is just the first round. Rhapsody, I want you to perform Strange Fruit. Halftime of the Carolina Panthers Ram game. Just to kind of freak people out. But I'm kind of sad, but I mean, I'm just still in the wait and see mode. I mean, he's done a lot, man. Like, I can't fully discredit him.
Right.
But right now, to me, he's not looking really, really good right now. Jamal, let you take it, man.
You know, you know what, man? When I think about, real change and,
Jamal, say it with your chest,
hey,
bro.
Man, you just wait.
Let's go.
Let's do it. When I think about fighting for equality and real change, I think about rappers performing at halftime in team apparel. That's free. Real change.
Hey, man, the woke aware show with the eye.
Yeah.
Open your third eye.
Yeah. Because that's what we really. Look, man. I'm obviously being sarcastic. I don't get it yet. Because right now, the only thing I see right now is capitalism. That's the only thing I see right now, man.
I mean, honestly, aren't the players participating in capitalism getting paid?
Putting
your body on the line.
There's levels to it, man.
Yeah. Because there's nothing wrong with protesting your employer. We've done it all throughout history.
I can't protest mine.
It's literally how the first union was formed. So
you won't be back.
I want to eat.
Real quick, Kevin, go ahead, Jamal.
Listen, the one final point I just want to make, and the premise of me saying what I said was Jay-Z saying, "Hey, man, we have to move past kneeling and take action," and I'm like, so this is the action so far? Like, is this what we see with real action so far? We'll wait and see, man.
Okay, Kevin, before you go, I'm going to throw a little bit more fuel on the fire, okay? Now, once the news broke, Eric Reid and Colin Kaepernick both took to Twitter to quasi-address the issue, okay? And I know you're already familiar with the Eric Reid quote, but I'm going to read something that Colin Kaepernick tweeted out. He tweeted out a page from Robert Allen's Black Awakening and Capitalist America book that came out in 1969. Mm-hmm. And one of the quote that he chose to highlight was, "What they seek is not an end to oppression, but the transfer of the oppressive apparatus into their own hands." Thoughts on that, Kevin?
For me, it's kind of like what's being done with this whole opening salvo, I call it, with this action by Rock Nation. It just seems like it's a new dress on an old trick. That's what it seems like to me. Because you think about it, Jay-Z, just recently became the first billionaire rapper, largely assumed the black community, it's all behind Jay-Z. Let's take the biggest current black emblem of a diverse culture and have them get behind us and put out this product. I don't give a... I had to catch myself. I don't care that it's concerts are for free. It's the fact that what is this really addressing the issue that you say is so core. Now, I'm like you. I want to hold off, Rodney, and kind of wait a little bit more, because I'm kind of thinking is I'm gonna give you these pennies with this hand, but I'm gonna come around a little bit later on with this dollar,
Yeah.
and really show what it's all about. I'm
Right.
thinking this, and maybe this may be a little bit of smoke and mirrors, kind of get the imminent because this is the 100th year of the NFL.
Right.
Kind of give something to kind of get it going, but you
Yeah.
got something else in the hand, but you can't show your
So-
hand right now.
So would you guys say that what Jay-Z is doing right now, are you saying that he is still setting up his chessboard before he makes his big move?
Maybe,
Could
maybe.
be. I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, man. I hate to be the pessimistic, negative one, man, but I just right now as it stands, I just don't have a good feeling, man.
Well, and let me go back to when this initially broke. When it came out that Jay-Z was partnering with the NFL, and there was this outrage and there was this outcry, a lot of the supporters essentially were saying, hey, let's not criticize because we don't know what the plan is.
Right.
We don't know what
Chestnut checkers.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
But since then, here's what we do know. He will not be an owner or part owner of any team, which kind of kills the possibility of him using his executive power to bring Colin Kaepernick in.
Right.
What we do know is that we have an apparel line coming out in support of Kaepernick's movement. What we do know that he will be having artists that will be performing free. One of those artists was in jail not too long ago, and as he took a plea deal, signed with Rock Nation in the immediate aftermath. So we're seeing some of this stuff unfold. How long do we go before we say, you know what? Maybe he already has showed his hand. Like,
Right.
what's the line? What's the line?
I mean, I guess you give him a season.
Give him a season?
Yeah, you give him a whole season. I guess, you know what I mean. Like I don't even know if there is a timeline you can really put on it because we don't know all the plans by the NFL. And we don't know all his plans. So again, I don't know if there's a real timeline for it.
I mean, I got to give him a chance, man. This is the man that put up the money for 21 Savage's legal fund, helped get Meek Mill out of jail, galvanize everybody to come to his defense. I mean, I've seen him bail inmates out of jail for Father's Day, so I have to
Give him the
kind
benefit
of
of the doubt,
give him the
man.
benefit of the doubt and
Yeah.
stuff. But right now, it's still skeptical in my mind. I'm like, okay, man.
Look, I won't go into detail about what we talked about off camera. I just don't know if we're seeing this transition from hustler to businessman.
Yeah.
I'll just keep
Not
it
a
at that.
business, man.
Yeah,
I'm a
well,
business, man.
I'll keep it at that.
So